Hey, what's going on, man? I'm Michael Lee, and just want to say hello, and I wanted to address a few things, which is one thing really. It's like this: when I think about music, in my opinion, it's certain things that it should have if you do music periodically or if you're an artist. And in my opinion, a rap song should be non-distorted. You know, it's like if you were to cook a recipe or eat food. Some people don't like to eat food with additives and preservatives and stuff like that. And so, same thing, in my opinion, when it comes to making beats. I don't like distorted stuff. I don't like muddled stuff. I don't like the regular run-of-the-mill stuff. Like if I listen to something, I want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, if somebody takes time out and listen to something from me, truly from me, I want them to hear it. You know what I'm saying? I want them to hear my voice. I want them to hear what I say. I want them to hear the instrument that I use or instruments. Artists can take a song and they can use like 25 different instruments just to make one beat, and I don't see why that is. I don't like that. Me particularly, I'm a 12 slot person. What that means is, like, when you make a beat, no matter what beat making system you use, it's like all of them have line. Like, you start with the first part, which might be a drum, or the second part, which might be a guitar, or the third part, which might be a sample vocal, and you just keep going on and just kind of keep building your beat. Me particularly, I don't like to go over 12 slots, 12 different things that I'm using, unless it's really for a specific reason. Like I'm trying to actually really get a specific sound, or I'm trying to mimic or copy somebody, but otherwise it's 12 and under. Me particularly, another thing is I don't understand how artists, it's like this. Artists go through life, right, and they'll go and do their thing with when it comes to music, and they say, well, I spent 3, 4, 5, 6 months on a project, which means a song. And I'm thinking to myself, how do they do that? When I hear interviews, when I see interviews, I'm like, how does one person spend 6 months on one song? I mean, life is too short just to be on one song. Like me, I do maybe a month or two on a project when it comes to a song. A year? Don't think so. Maybe an album. Yeah, but like a regular song? No. That's just like, okay, it's like you can have the whole thing, or you can have a little bit of the whole thing. And I like the little bit of the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So, if you don't know what that means, like, you can either have the whole thing or just little bits and pieces. I like little bits and pieces because I can always come back with something, and if it's a fail, then it's wow. That's a big fall. A whole year doing a song and it was a fail, and now what? But if it's like me, and you, okay, 2, 3 days, 2, 3 months, if that, for a song, and bam, it flops. Be like, okay, cool, I can go and do another song 2, 3 months in, bam, then something else will get better. So it's like, why? You know what I'm saying? Positive reinforcement is very important if you do a song or do music, however it is you do. But me particularly, what I want to talk about is me and my next project. My next project, what I'm doing, when I come through something for me, yeah, y'all gonna hear it. Y'all gonna hear the liveness. It's not gonna be distorted, and that it just is how it is because that's me. If I select something, I want y'all to know it. You know what I'm saying? Like if I select a specific drum pattern or a good toss drum, you know, or a sample pack. I want y'all to know it, you know, because that's just me. Yeah. And I'm not trying to have it like distorted and whatnot and frugal and just mixed in and you know, by all this other stuff, all those other bells and whistles and yeah, stuff like that. Chrome.